We are here with the Pastor Gabriel Zamora. Pastor Gabriel, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited to be here with y'all. I just said y'all because I just moved to Texas. That's bad. So that's how good I'm doing.
Got first question. You're on a road trip. Stop at a gas station. What's your go-to gas station snack?
Sunflower seeds, Spitz brand, dill pickle. Okay, so not David's, a little too salty. You got beef jerky and sunflower seeds. Your road trip's going to be pretty good.
What would be a hack that you would share with our students for them to continue to grow in their faith in this season?
There's Psalms, in the Psalms, a specific type of Psalms called an imprecatory Psalm. Big theological word that just kind of just means Psalms that where he's mad, he's angry, the writer is livid. And I think that there's a lot of that happening. And I think so we can come to God with honesty. And so what I mean by stop trying to grow is John 15:5 says, apart from him, you can do nothing. And the reality is a branch doesn't try to produce fruit. It just stays connected to the vine. And so if your life's going to produce fruit, actual growth, right? Those fruits of the Spirit, righteousness, peace, joy, kindness, gentleness, self-control. We need those in our world. We actually can't produce them, but we can stay connected to Jesus. So when I go back to the Psalms, what I'm talking about, here's a hack. I think be honest right now with God. If you're mad, he's not afraid of your anger. If you're sad, he's not afraid of your sadness. If you're anxious, he's not afraid of your anxiety neither. And so it's coming to him and saying, God, what's going on in my heart? Will you teach me? It's an invitation to a conversation. And so I think if your knee-jerk reaction is, I'm going to do better, I will do better, we've kind of fallen prey to the temptation to be moralist, to try to make this happen on our own. And so that's the thing about the gospel of Jesus, is that he transforms us, and we're the result of his work, the Spirit's work. And so if I could just give it to you practically, if I was having an anxious moment and I really want to grow past anxiety, I don't work harder at not being anxious. I surrender more and trust. God, I'm anxious, and I don't know how to fix this. What they did was wrong. What my future looks like is not good right now. Will you show me how to walk in the way that you would want me to walk? And just honest. And then allow God to transform me. I'll say it's like this. That sounds too good to be true. And I would say this of all of us. None of us have ever produced anger. But we know when it hits us, it results in action. None of us will ever produce these things. But when we allow the Spirit to hit us, I can't do this, God. Matthew 11:25-29, it's the parable of an easy yoke. And he says, come and try my easy yoke. All of them are heavy, and it's an easy yoke, for I'm compassionate. And he's kind. He's going to teach us. And so I think I'm learning even with myself this year, even as a preacher, that Jesus just wants to walk with me. And if I were preaching this to you at a camp, Emmanuel Youth, I would probably say, God can't heal what you don't reveal. And that's a pithy, cute preacher statement, but on a real level, that we can just be honest with God. And so I think just coming before God honestly and allowing him to do that.
What would be the encouragement you would send them out with this week as they head into distant learning, in person, and all of that fun stuff?
Yeah, I think the encouragement I would send you out in is, you're going to enter into a crazy week again, but I would say this: just know that our country is polarized. And so I just want to encourage you to be the bridge. I want to encourage you to be an ear and not necessarily an opinion. I want to encourage you that at the last apologetic the world will ever hear from us as Christians will not be that we defended all the nuances of philosophy and how our faith makes sense. Now, those all matter, but the last apologetic the world's ever going to know is our love. And so I think if we're going to be known for something, let's be known for radical love. All of heaven's behind you, even though it feels like we're walking through hell.